I was gonna watch this one as well. This is about Sam Pepper. I'm sure a lot of you remember Sam Pepper if you've been on the internet for any length of time. Sam Pepper was an old prank channel who got notoriety when he did the kidnapping my best friend and executing his friend in front of him prank. I'm pretty sure it was faked. I'm not really sure, but either way, it was really disturbing and weird. And then he turned into just a full-blown scammer. So he's taken big part in a lot of the NFT scams over the last 4 or 5 months, however long it's been. He's been like an integral part to scamming people in all of these big crypto scams. Yeah, he used to be friends with ICE. He used to go on a lot of their little misadventures. But now he's just a full-time scammer. And I guess
when
on
Sam
TikTok.
Pepper changed his TikTok description to the 2 words lottery winner, then claimed to have purchased an island in Thailand for $8.9 million, it was certainly bizarre and suspicious.
I have a budget of around 10 million. I can drive my speedboat directly in here, put a panoramic window right in here. I shook his hand, 8.9 million, great deal.
What was even stranger was that Sam hadn't provided any evidence for this unexpected lucky win. No receipts, no specification as to how much he had won, no news articles about
his
TikTok
TikTok,
winning the lottery.
they're
The
fucking
only evidence he had was his own
dumb.
personal
Like, they don't even have
anecdote
object
I
permanence
recently won
yet.
the lottery, as some of you know.
and a 7 million view TikTok of him looking at islands in a small wooden boat. So when Sam Pepper was
Thanks,
unable to
Resub.
provide
Kush.
any evidence to support the fact that he had any money at all, it was hardly a surprise. As those who know the past of Sam Pepper, from his active persona on Big Brother to his fake pranks on YouTube, know that
Hey,
his
that's the one I was
entire career
talking
has been
about.
built on lies in a similar fashion to Dan Bilzerian, who he unsurprisingly happens to be an acquaintance of, judging from an Instagram photo taken out the front of Bilzerian's LA mansion.
I think unironically, being Sam Pepper has to be truly miserable. The man's entire life, from everything I've seen, has been just living a full-blown lie. And I don't think he even has that much money to his name. I remember not that long ago, I think he was homeless. So he just lives a full-blown fake fabricated life and doesn't even make a living off of it because he has so many problems and just wastes all the money he scams. What a crazy cycle. What a absolutely, truly awful existence.
This video will cover the story of a man who faked, frauded, and swindled his way to social media and
Thanks,
TikTok
Prime.
success, being
Dudes.
exposed at every single point in his journey, yet still
I heard
managing
about
to
that
maintain his
vaguely on
relevancy
Twitter,
over a
ISOE.
10-year
I was gonna look
period,
into that.
albeit with one of the worst reputations in internet history.
All this stuff is fake. Like, we believe it all, but it's really fake.
Before he
Resub
would fake
Gamer.
his way to success on TikTok with videos like this one, in which he'd gotten someone to dress up as Justin Bieber,
Is that Justin Bieber? Yeah. Oh my god. What do you call a gal from Canada that can't sing? Justin Bieber.
Sam Pepper had a prolific reputation on YouTube as one of the fakest pranksters on the platform dating back to the early 2010s.
So I
Yeah.
worked out, oh, okay, I can do these pranks that these other channels are doing. And
He
I
was
can
one of the
just fake
first
them,
internet
like,
punching
like,
bags.
fake videos.
However, prior
Or
to
for
even
YouTube
this,
punching
Sam Pepper
bags.
had already begun to show his fake persona to the world in 2010 when he would appear on the show Big Brother UK for the very first time. In his Big Brother profile, he claimed to particularly dislike girls who put on a dumb act, yet this is seemingly what Sam began to gain a reputation for in the early days of his online career. However, one advantage that he did get out of his appearance on Big Brother was traffic to his brand new
Thanks,
YouTube
Resub
channel, where he
Carbonated.
began to do pranks at a time when there were barely any other YouTubers doing pranks on the platform.
And there's like 3 channels that made pranks. There was me, there was like Prank versus Prank, and there was Ed Bassmaster. Really, they were the only kind of...
Damn, what an
prank
OG
channels out
Ed.
there.
And in the beginning, it was obvious that they were real. The reactions felt authentic,
Thanks,
and there
Resub
was way
Wizard.
too many people in each video for Sam to have been paying all of them.
I'm really sorry, guys. I've just farted. Sorry, guys. I've just farted.
You should have a bit of respect and a bit of manners.
Yeah, sorry,
What
man.
kind of an animal do you think
I couldn't
you
hold it in.
are? What kind of an animal do you think you are?
I know. I'm sorry. I did say sorry. Sorry.
However, in 2014 and 2015, Sam ran into a problem. He
Yeah,
began to
here it
experience
is.
Massive levels of competition from other YouTube pranksters who were faking their videos.
Then all these other
Didn't he
prank
go to the
channels,
UK
they
after
started
Save the
coming
Kids?
out
I don't know
and
what he
they'd
did
be
after
doing
that.
More and more and more crazy stuff. Because I come from doing pranks, I'd be like, there's no way they could be doing that. And that's when I worked out all this stuff is fake.
This was clearly
It doesn't take a
defining
genius
point
to know
for
that,
Sam
man.
Pepper and his social media career.
Anyone over
At
the
some
age of
point in their
14
journey,
knows
each
that.
of these fake pranksters have this similar awakening where they realize they can get way more views if they simply fake whichever reaction they desire, and that there's no actual requirement or guideline saying that their pranks need to be real. Each justify their actions by saying that a bunch of things on TV are fake, or this is fake, or that is fake, and as a result there's no reason as to why their pranks can't be fake either. either. Now, faking stuff for social media is a high-risk, high-reward strategy. Sure, it increases the quality of the videos massively, as you're going to get that exact reaction.
It's not really high risk.
However, this only lasts until the audience inevitably discovers that the videos are fake, making it optimal only in the short term. We discussed this in the video talking about how Vitaly destroyed his reputation. As soon as the audience discovers that you faked even one video, they assume that every single video you've ever made is fake, completely removing all of your credibility in the space of about a month. The point at which Sam Pepper's audience discovered that his pranks were fake is pretty damn obvious. On his social blade, he went from gaining 100,000 subscribers every single month consistently between January 2013 and September 2014. However, 1 month later in October 2014, the growth not only stopped, but he began to lose around 10,000 subscribers every single month. The catalyst for this massive dive in viewership was a video titled Fake Hand Ass Pinch Prank, and after receiving a barrage of criticism from other YouTubers,
prank idea.
His most recent fake hand ass pinch garnered the most negative attention because he was grabbing women's bottoms without their permission,
as well as a trending hashtag on Twitter stating "Report Sam Pepper." He had no other choice but to admit that the video had been faked.
I want to say that all the videos were staged and scripted. It goes without saying you can't go around touching people's bums without asking.
It was a double whammy, or two for the price of one. Not only had he been exposed for faking pranks, but he also had his name dragged through the mud as a result of the backlash from the video. Sam began posting real pranks again following the expose in the hope that it'd fix his reputation. However, as mentioned previously, once your audience knows you faked even one video, they assume they're all fake.
Yeah, but you
Switching back
still
to real
have the
pranks failed
audience
stop
to
his
some
declining
degree.
Subscriber count, so Sam made a decision. It was time to go back to faking his videos.
I'm still making videos, and then it gets to a point where I'm like, okay, well, I've made fake videos before and they've done well and they've got like decent views. Why don't I make, another video? And that brings me on to making the best friend killing prank.
Yeah, that's the
best
one.
friend killing prank. Arguably one of, if not the most over-the-top insane YouTube pranks of all time. Certainly crazy enough to put Sam Pepper's name back on the map. Involved in the video was the fake kidnapping of two friends, after which one of the friends
I remember this
killed
well.
right in front of
I remember
the
this
other,
very
with the
well.
premise of the video being how will someone react if they watch their friend get killed.
Let's see how he reacts to his best friend of 5 years being killed in front of him.
Obviously, the whole thing was
What a good
fake.
prank.
All three people were in on it, even coming up with the idea together.
Sam's channel, like, he just came to us and wanted.
What would happen if I
to do a viral
executed
stunt,
your
and we're
family?
Like, okay, cool, we'll help you out with
Would
this
he
viral
find
stunt.
it enjoyable when I
actually
reveal they're not
all
dead?
came up with the idea together before we even filmed it.
However, while everyone knew that the prank had been faked, it had a similar effect to the previous scandal.
Did you know making this type of prank would be so controversial?
All it did was once again
Matthew?
reveal to everyone that Sam Pepper was the kind of guy to fake his videos, reducing his credibility even further. With this in mind, it's no surprise that almost all of his audience bailed on his YouTube channel from that point onwards. He managed to stop the decline of his subscriber count for a couple of months in late 2016 as shown on screen. However, he'd thrown the towel only a couple of months later, uploading his final video on the 5th of March 2017 before departing with a legacy as one of the most deplorable fake pranksters in YouTube history. Around a year later, he'd show up on the CX network doing some IRL live streams alongside Ice Poseidon.
We're literally just showing Sam the ropes of IRL streaming and just, we're gonna just throw him in the deep end here and just see how he does.
With the
Damn, I can't
reputation of
believe
Sam
it's already
being
been like
so
4 or
downtrodden,
5
the top
years.
comment on the video praised Ice Poseidon by stating, "Love how you don't judge people or care about reputations." Sam had some success as an IRL streamer in the CX network, however he was ultimately dropped after an argument with Ice Poseidon, which had partially been fueled by Sam Pepper's lack of integrity.
He's like, oh, it's okay to lie as long as it doesn't affect anything. And that's not okay. Like, why are you telling my girlfriend it's okay to lie to me as long as it doesn't affect anything? Like, dude, this is not your relationship.
After this, Sam Pepper disappeared from the mainstream. His
Until
reputation was
crypto
completely
scams,
destroyed. He had nothing
baby.
left to offer, and it seemed as though the Sam Pepper saga was finally dead and buried, alongside the many other failed YouTubers.
He's
that
just
had
an
come
actual
along before him.
cockroach.
However, it would be when Sam Pepper found
always
a
comes
new
back.
audience on a new platform that his fraudulent antics
I didn't know
were
about the
gonna
TikTok
continue.
thing though.
Okay, Chris, I pulled out some of my savings. I've clipped it onto these balloons. This is a trust exercise. Turn around, I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1, go. You've got to turn around and quickly grab them. Don't let this go, this is my savings. 3, 2, 1. Chris! Chris!
This video, which was
Oh
clearly set up and probably used a stack of fake $100 bills, racked up over 28 million views. Now, the most interesting part about Sam Pepper's TikTok blow-up is that it follows the exact same trend as his YouTube journey. He blows up with a genuine heartfelt video about saving some duck eggs from a restaurant, then progressively makes his content more and more staged, and by the end he's claiming that he's won the lottery with absolutely zero evidence. Now, to Sam Pepper's credit, as we mentioned previously, a lot of his TikToks were genuine, authentic, creative ideas, especially in the beginning. However, with videos such as this clearly fake one gaining over 18 million views,
Sam is scum. Yeah, dude sucks.
Open this. Hey, let's do that.
It's really no surprise that he began to make his videos faker and faker.
I know this is really crazy, but if I play you rock, paper, scissors and I win, can I like rip this down the street? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh my god, get fucked,
I'm
idiot.
gonna get in the passenger, I'm scared.
Get fucked, dummy.
Alright.
People who think this is real. The countless fake viral videos receiving massive view counts and minimal backlash likely gave Sam Pepper the idea that he could literally just say whatever, regardless of how unbelievable it happened to be, leading to his completely fictitious claim about winning the lottery. When you Google Sam Pepper wins lottery or Sam Pepper lottery, the only results that come up are his TikTok video, the same video posted to his Instagram, and an old forum post titled as follows.
That's just
Scam
TikTok?
Pepper
yeah,
living
man.
a life of luxury
TikTok
after
is
scamming his
just...
followers for millions, then fleeing
That's
the
a
US.
wild
He's claiming to have
wasteland.
won the lottery while shopping for islands and a new fan base to scam. This refers to the whole Save the Kids scandal that was exposed by Coffeezilla back in July 2021. In the final episode of his series, Coffeezilla discovered that Sam Pepper was potentially at the heart of the entire scam and had fled the USA to move back to the United Kingdom.
It looks like Sam Pepper is fleeing the United States to escape legal accountability for what happened. But I asked him about this, and he of course denies this categorically.
Therefore, this post stating Scam Pepper living a life of luxury after scamming his followers for millions assumes that he does actually have the money, only that he's covering it up by saying that he won the lottery as opposed to the truth being that he might have received it from the Save the Kids crypto scam. Although, in order to be buying an $8.9 million island in Thailand, you're probably going to need around 50 to 100 million in order for it to be a comfortable purchase, and while Sam Pepper has had a fairly successful social media career, I doubt he has access to that kind of money.
I can assure you he doesn't.
This to rest would be for Sam Pepper
He's a
to
serial
simply provide some
scammer
kind of evidence
who is
for either winning
also
the lottery or the
historically
purchase of the
awful
island.
with money.
However, with a track record like Sam's filled with
No
fake
chance.
video after fake video, it seems pretty obvious that like the rest of his entire career, this is nothing more than yet another
So is this what he
hoax.
does now, like full time? He just full time pretends to be a lottery winner on TikTok? I mean, I guess it's better than the alternative of scamming everyone. Now he's just lying again. Let's see. Yep. Wow. What an interesting loser. Yeah, that man's like an OG punching bag for the internet. Hey, thanks for the 10 gift subs, Cobalt. Appreciate it, man. Killing best friend prank is a timeless classic. It really is. Literally Dan Bilzerian. There's a huge difference between Sam Pepper and Dan Bilzerian. Dan Bilzerian was a massively rich kid from birth because of his dad. Sam Pepper pretends to be a massively rich guy from scamming. They're both, like, genuine, full-blown liars living a fake life. But at the very least, Dan does have a lot of money to back it up because of his family. Sam has nothing besides lying on TikTok and scamming 16-year-olds on Twitter out of crypto.